Vaheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Vaheguru Ji Ki Fateh. Satsangaji, it's always with a great privilege and honor that we have this time to share with each other. Especially these times that we're facing, that we're going through. It's a great deal of change in this world. It's a great deal of change in our lives. And it's a great deal of change in our children's lives, where they have to understand why is this all happening and what is going on, and give them that support during this time of change. Guru gives us that teaching of balance. To live a balanced life, to be balanced within ourselves. And we find that balance through Gurbani. We find that balance through Vaheguru Simran. We find that balance at the feet of the Guru. That devotion that we have to our Guru to carry us through. Guru tells us every day, hold on to me and I shall take you through. Hold on and I'll carry you across this world ocean. This is what we have to trust. This is our faith and our devotion. Devotion is nothing more than a divine ocean. It's huge, it's vast. And Guru gives us that awareness, that consciousness, that way of thinking that is vast. What does vast mean? Vast means that we're not limited by what we see and feel and hear. When we become limited, then we block off that which is coming into us. But Guru says, expand yourself. When we vibrate Vaheguru, 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 Vaheguru is the opening. That opening of that channel we can say within ourselves to experience God. And through Gurbani, Guru is giving us the message of truth, to live that truth in our heart. Guru Nanak Dev Ji brought to this world a very simple teaching of truth and truthful living. He gave us a way to become devoted at the feet of God, to understand that God lives inside of us. And He created in that way that we could have a union with God. That means that God isn't outside of us and something we have to run to try to find. Guru Nanak Dev Ji said that God lives inside of us. And if God lives inside of us, then we can experience that light of God. That's the Jyot. The Jyot is what? That Jyot means that light. That Jyot, that light within us, is the vibration of Vaheguru, is the vibration of Gurbani. And that gives us the balance within this mind of ours. So that when we see through our eyes, we see the light of every soul, that Jyot that lives in the heart of every soul. Guru Sahib taught a teaching of tolerance, of acceptance, of kindness, of courage and compassion for everyone. That's the truth of the Ek Onkar. The oneness of all creation, and to live and to understand in the oneness of that creation that a human being can live in ecstasy. That means bliss, that means happiness. Vaheguru is that we call the mantra of ecstasy, of bliss, of happiness, Guru mantra. Because it vibrates in our heart. And Satsangaji, now is a time to open our heart to each other. Now is a time that we have to be with Sangat as best in whatever way we can. We have to understand that we're not alone. As these times move and things begin to open, this is a time that our faith has to be very strong. And we each have to take a personal responsibility. That means we each have to decide independently within ourselves about that devotion. When I came to the feet of the Guru that first time, I understood in my heart something very special. And that devotion, that feeling of that specialness of being at the feet of the Guru, of what Guru brings to my heart, has never left me in many, many, many years. Because I trust in that. I trust in the will of God, and I trust that Guru shall never lead me wrong. And Guru has never led me in a wrong direction. Even if I led myself, Guru always brought me back. And Satsangaji, the importance of giving our children this understanding Giving our children that base so they can go into their future, into their tomorrow with a clear understanding and a strong mind and courage in their heart. That is the key. If we don't give our children that opportunity to learn it and practice it and understand what is that connection at the feet of the Guru. Guru Gobind Singh Ji Maharaj gave us the Guru Gadi of this city, Guru Granth Sahib Ji. And he said within the angs, within the pages of the city Guru Granth Sahib Ji, we'll find Guru Gobind Singh Ji there. We'll find his courage, his light. And he said that each of us independently have that relationship to the Guru. That means that we each have our own feeling about how Guru lives into our heart. And through our practice, our daily practice of Amrit Vela, our daily practice of Nitnem, our daily practice of Simran, that connection, we can say, grows stronger and stronger. That keeps that strength of that commitment and that vibration to Guru. We have to live it that way. And we also have to be an example for our young people, our children, so they learn to live it as well. That they do Bani together, that they can understand the power of Guru Bani in their life and how it affects them, how it works for them, how it gives them that balance. That is so important. If we don't give them that opportunity, our children that opportunity, because I always say to myself that if I can't do it that well, I would want my children, they should do it better than me. But I have to be that living example for those young people. Many young people come to me. Today we're going to see a short clip of when I'm speaking to children at the Gurdwara and expressing to them the understanding of how I came to live it, how I came to learn it, and how important it is in their life that they shall live it and carry it on. That's the, we call legacy of tomorrow. That's the future of Khalsa. And we want that future of Khalsa to be very bright. We want the future of Khalsa to be very strong. And that strength will lie in our young people, our young adults today, who are, we're seeing, embracing Khalsa even that much stronger, to live this way of life, to trust in this way of life. Guru's teaching is a teaching for today and for the future and for many thousands of years to continue. And the power of it lies in the vibration of the sound current of the Shabad. And when that Shabad goes more importantly into our thoughts than what our mind is telling us, that is what we want to achieve. And that's what we want our children to learn so that they can achieve it within their own lives. That's the success of our children. Sometimes we're so concerned that my children get A in geography and an A in mathematics and an A++ in chemistry. But how did they do in their Gurmat? Did they study well? Did they understand? Did they learn? We have to give them that balance. That's the way Guru Nanak Dev Ji taught this way of life. That we should be very successful and our children should be very well educated. But if we don't give them the part of their spiritual life, their understanding at the feet of the Guru, then we lose everything. So Satsangaji, let us take that opportunity that we have. Now is a quiet time. Many of us are confined in our homes. Let's take this time that we spend it with our children, where we give them a greater understanding. Sit with them, talk with them, give them an understanding. Do Path every day. Do Simran every day. And teach them the strength of that, how that strengthens our mind, strengthens our spirit. Chaitika law is that spirit of energy, of rising within us that shall never be defeated. Guru Gobind Singh Ji Maharaj created Khalsa that we should never be defeated in this life. We should only be at the feet of the Guru and trust that Guru shall take us and guide us, give us the knowledge, the understanding to live this life. Guru says, as you grow in this life, as we develop in this life, as Gurbani becomes our commitment in this life, then this mind of ours becomes strong. Then we become Gurmukh. Because as Gurmukh, God, Guru, is guiding us to the highest thinking, the highest way of thought. We think only our mind can tell us everything. But when we let Gurbani vibrate through us, the mind gives us a deeper sense of truth, of understanding, a way of life, an opening of our heart, and allows that love truly to flow through us. And with that love, as it flows through within ourselves, and we share it, that is true Sangat. That is the greatest seva. Seva means to share the love that we have with others and help others in any situation or circumstance that is necessary. That's the true aspect of seva. When seva combines with the heart, with our love and that givingness, that is the reward of that seva. That is the goodness that we're giving. And the world is seeing, especially through this time, how we are sharing that seva. And that seva is from our heart. And when we combine our heart and our mind and this physical body we live, and we're relaxed and calm and the mind is alert through Simran, and we feel that devotion in our spirit and our Atma, our soul, in that combination, then we live this life and we move forward. That is Guru's way. So Satsangiji, I want to share with you some time I spent with our young people, speaking with them in the Gurdwara and sharing these concepts and understandings.
Vaheguru. Vaheguru Ji Ka Khalsa. Vaheguru Ji Ki Fateh. Well, it's always our greatest honor, greatest privilege in the presence of our Siddhi Guru Granth Sahib Ji Maharaj to come and to see all of your beautiful and smiling faces. And that goes for the young people as well. You know, I've been with you so many years now and watched many of you grow when you were little to where you are today. And it's beautiful to see that you're here. As you know, what's happening in this world is very not good. But we know that. That's not a surprise. Because Guru Sahib has taught us and talked to us so much through Gurbani that a time will come when our future will be tested, where you have to stand strong and stand tall, and we have to stand for peace and acceptance of all people. And our Gurus taught us to accept everyone. But you know, there's one part of that we have to understand. We know that our Gurus have taught us to accept others, right? Guru Nanak began. And when Guru Nanak Dev Ji came, he came with something nobody else ever taught. Nobody. Before Guru Nanak Dev Ji came to us, nobody taught about the equality of all people, regardless of their color, their faith or their religion, their caste or their creed, their gender, their preference. That every single person was created by the same Creator. We say Ekonkar, the oneness of all creation. So we learn one thing is to accept everyone. Is that not true? Should we accept everyone? But Guru said also accept yourself. That's a different thing. That we also have to accept ourselves. That means not see what's bad in us, but see what is good also. I learned two very simple things. Guru taught me this. That I should never say anything bad about myself, and I should never say anything bad about anybody else. Think about that for a moment. To not say anything bad about yourself. Sometimes we don't like ourselves. One day I was teaching at a conference, I was speaking, and a young girl came to me. She was maybe 4 years old, like some of you. And she looked up and she tugged on my curtain. She said, Babaji. I said, what? She said, can I see God? I said, yes, you can see God. She said, where? I said, did you look in that mirror today? She said, yes. I said, then you saw God. And she looked at me and she said, Babaji, I said, what? She said, God is very beautiful. And she was right. She got it. She taught me that day something. And she was right. Guru Nanak Dev Ji taught not just to see the God in everybody else. He said, see the God in you. Not that everybody else is a gift, but you're a gift. And if we look at each other through those eyes, how many like to get gifts? I know today some of you are going to get something. Oh no, not me, right? You like to get gifts. Hanji, right? Who doesn't like to get a present? Everybody likes. But Guru says, see yourself as that gift. And see each one. When I look in you, I only see the beautiful gift that Guru has brought. And I see the gift in myself. And I say, thank you, Guruji, for bringing me here too. We know the courage. And today we have to have courage. And we celebrate the birthday of Baba Deep Singh, right? Baba Deep Singh taught something very different. He was very special. He brought his head to his heart and gave it at Harmandir Sahib. He gave his head so that his heart could open. And we could all feel that love. Nobody else, there's no other history that matches that. And that's why every time I come, I tell you that you are very unique. Remember I said we're going to make those stickers on the car? Sikh is unique, right? We're unique. So I want you to understand that gift. And to see yourself as that gift. And to look at each other and see the gift. Because as you know, I know even the youngest ones, you know what's happening in the world. You know right now there's so much, we call it craziness. And in that craziness, how do we live? As Guru Sikh, we live in the will of God. We live by the command of the Guru. And we live every day to vibrate within ourselves, Vaheguru, Vaheguru, Vaheguru. That is our strength. As parents, we see what is the strength of our children. Well, did they get a A+ in geography? Did they get AAA in mathematics? Did they get A+ in geography? All these things, right? But did we give them that A++++ in Vaheguru? We want them to be educated. We want they should have the best education. And they should be the strongest in that. But what about the education to understand that our survival in this time of Kali Yuga, of dark age, is Vaheguru? And Gurumukh Center has been teaching that as many years I've been coming now, almost 10 years. And that's our strength. You come and you say, I want to build strong muscle, right? If you want to build strong muscles and that, and you go to the gym, and you get that thing you lift up, right, those weights, do you just lift it one time, and then your muscle pops out? No. You have to lift it many times. What do they call that? Who knows? Huh? Repetitions, right? And that gives you physical strength. If I want to build physical strength and strong arms and legs, I go on those weights and I lift once, twice, 3, right? Repetitions. And those repetitions build that strong muscle physically. But it's the same to build strength in our mind. So we repeat, Ek Onkar Satanam Kartapur Nirbo Nirvair Kalmur Ajuni Saibang Gur Prasad Jap Ad Such to God such Heb be such Nanak Hosi be such. Right? And we repeat Vaheguru, Vaheguru, Vaheguru. So we have a strong mind. The strength of our mind is how strong Vaheguru can be heard. Are we sitting straight? Are we alert? What did I just say? To build strong mind, Vaheguru has to be strong in your heart. That's what I learned. That when I repeat Vaheguru, 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 that strength comes within my heart. And when my heart is strong, nothing can defeat me. And that we call courage. Courage can't come from our head. Baba Deep Singh gave his head. His strength came from his heart so that Sangat would live forever. And he gave us that experience. And your experience today is to live it. To not be afraid. To trust in Guru's words. But we have to live it. Nike says what? Just? What does Nike say on those shirts? Just do it. You know what our shirts are going to say? Just live it. We're going to make those shirts. We'll put just live it. Live it means, when I came and Guru and I learned what Guru Nanak was teaching in a way of life, I wasn't searching, I wanted to find a religion. Oh, I want to be part of that Sikh religion. I wasn't looking for religion. Religion I could get anywhere. I was looking for a way of life that brought me closer to God, which is true religion. True religion is that which brings you in this life closer to God. That's what I was searching. I wasn't searching, I want to find Sikh religion, I want to find Buddha religion. I was looking for a way to live that would bring my experience closer to God. Before Guru Nanak Dev Ji, they said that God lives outside of you and somebody has to take you to that God. Guru Nanak Dev Ji said, nay. He said, God lives inside of us and everyone can experience God. Everyone can experience God. No one had ever said that before. And how do we experience God? He gave us Bani. He gave us technique. So I wasn't searching, I want to become a super Sikh. I didn't even know what that was. I was looking for a way of life to bring me closer to God. And that practice was given to us. And Guru Gobind Singh Ji Maharaj, he gave it when he created the Khalsa to give us that way of life forever. What is that way of life? Started with Guru Nanak Dev Ji, he said balance. You know balance? If you have a scale like this, you put too much to this side, goes this way. You put too much on that side, goes this way. But when it's exactly balanced, it's perfect. He said, balance this life. You have to go to school, we have to work, we have families, we have this and that, right? But he said, balance it with spiritual life, with devotion. And he gave us that devotion. And that was to give us that balance of a physical life and our spiritual life. If we just live this physical life, we have no spiritual life, there's no balance. If we only live a spiritual life, we don't relate to this world, we don't have this. Guru Nanak said, don't hide. He said, come out of the forest. Get it, Guru. He said, work hard, be part of everything. And he said, share what you have to everyone. Share what you have. We were at a camp the other day, and they said, okay, those who win the prize, they get a big chocolate like this. So 2 boys got the chocolate. And I said, do you know what you have to do with that chocolate? They said, what? I said, you have to share it now with everyone. What? I said, yes. So they shared it with everyone. And that was their seva. So we have to have that balance. What brings us that balance? Guru Nanak, he said the three things, right? I said, kirit karo, to work hard, learn, go to your school, education, best possible. And he said, share what you have. Whatever you get, share it with others. Vancha, share that. And he said, Nam Simran. Meditate on the name of God, and God shall meditate on you. And that's the balance, that's the way of life. And I heard that, I said, that sounds very good. I can do that. And that's how I started in my path to the Guru. To work hard, to share what I have, and Nam Japo, Nam Simran. Yesterday, one of the young girls asked me, she said, Bhai Sabji? I said, yes. She said, how many years have you been at the feet of the Guru? I said, this year is coming 41 years. I was a baby. Said 41 years, this is 41 years, I came at the feet of the Guru, I was 24 years old, right? You know I've told you. She said to me, Bhai Sabji, how did you stay for 41 years at the feet of the Guru? That was a good question. She said, how do you stay 40 years at the feet of the Guru? I said, I said, because no matter what happens in life, ups and downs, everything, that what happens in life, I never left the feet of my Guru. Because I trusted, even when I couldn't trust in myself, I trusted that wherever Guru was to take me, that's where I will go. And that's the way I lived it, and live it today. Because when I let Guru take me, then I don't have to be stressed. If I have to take myself and I have to worry about everything and get stressed out about everything and I don't know if I'm going to do this or do that or get this or that's going to... And I say, relax. Guruji, you just take care of everything. I'll just do the work you tell me to do. And everything works out.
Vaheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Vaheguru Ji Ki Fateh. Please join us for our virtual Kirtan Darbar on Sunday, May 17, 2020, beginning at 6 p.m. UK time. You can join us on Zoom or watch us live stream on Facebook. Please see the poster for login information. Vaheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Vaheguru Ji Ki Fateh.
बिना विरोधी दे नानक चिंता मत करो नानक चिंता मत करो नानक चिंता मत करो